This is the next lesson in the blog builder of module 2. It is lesson 4, and in this video I'm going to be chatting about menus on your WordPress blog, how to set them up, and yeah, just a little bit of background. As always, huge welcome. I'm Brad Brown. Thanks for joining me today. If you have any comments or questions about menus, please pop them in the question box next to this video. So we've gone through categories and tags, WordPress plugins, the 3 pages you should have on your site. As I mentioned, this video is about menus, and in the next one we'll be chatting about sidebars. So as far as menus go, there are essentially two, and I say 2/3 types of menus. So the first one is vertical, and it's exactly what it is. So it is basically one on top of each other. Vertical, you get horizontal, and you also get a footer. So it depends. You'll see on various websites in the footer, that's the area right at the bottom, you'll see a sort of menu bar, but the 2 main ones that I'm going to chat about are horizontal and vertical. Vertical are generally in your sidebar, which we'll chat about in the next video, but horizontal, think horizon, and that often is the sort of main navigation menu that you will see at the top of most websites. So I'm going to, before I jump into the back end of the site, I'm going to show you quickly what I mean. And again, I've been using the Kona Edge as an example, so let's head over to that website now. This is the Kona Edge website, that triathlon website of ours that I mentioned to you, and this would be an example at the top here of a horizontal menu bar. So you've got your various options: home, swim, bike, run, nutrition, podcast, all of that sort of thing. So that would be a menu bar from the top, and then a footer would be here. We don't have one on this website, but you could put a footer menu bar over here. Some sites do, so it allows people to navigate better when they get to the bottom of a post, but we've got just on the top of this. So let's go back to our website, and I'm going to head back into the dashboard. And what I'm going to do is, just so you know, looking at the website as it stands right now, as it is there, so that was the one that we were working on. Within this theme, and again, it's very theme dependent, so depending on your theme, you will or won't be able to put a menu where you want it. And in this case, I want to do a horizontal menu at the top of the website to show you how to do it. So in this theme we can't. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go back to themes and change the theme around. So if I go to appearance once again, and you click on themes, and then I'm going to select one of the themes that are in already. So I've actually done it before I started recording. So this is the theme that we've currently got on the website. So it's the one that was originally installed with WordPress. So what you'll see, and this is an interesting thing too, there's no menu bar at the moment, but on the blog page I told you about the featured image, and some themes it shows it twice and others it shows it once. In this one, it shows it twice. So you've got to be very careful, dependent on your theme, whether you want to. You can leave it as, what I would do is I would leave it as the featured image if it does show it twice, and take the image out of your post. If it only shows it once, you can leave it either in your post or as the featured image. So I think it's 6 of one, half dozen of another, to be dead honest. So you can see it's done it twice there. I'm not going to do that now. I'm going to show you how to create that menu. So if we go back to the back end, so we've activated that theme, you'll see under the appearance sort of menu here, there's a one that says customize. There's widgets and menus, and by the way, this is an example of a horizontal menu. So there you go, that's a great example. So if you click on menus, it'll take you to the page where you can see what's currently there, but you can also create new menus. So what I'm going to do is I want to create a menu that has got the 3 pages that I created. So a home page, it's got the About Us page and the Contact Us page. So you can put whatever you want. I'm just using that as an example. So you can put whatever you want from a menu perspective. So at the moment, there are no menus. So what we need to do is create a new menu. So if you click on create new menu, you can either click on it there, or you could just type in here. So I'm going to call it main. It'll help if I can spell navigation so that we know what it is. So I'm going to go create menu, and there we go. It's now given you a sort of blank canvas. It says add menu items from the column to the left, auto add pages. you don't really want to do this, because every time, if you check this, every time you create a page, it's going to add it to the menu. So I wouldn't do that. So display location, you can go top menu. That's where you want it, which is top menu. There's another area in this theme, social links menu, and I'm going to do it as both so I can show you where it is on the website. Actually, let me just do the top menu first, and then we'll take it from there. So to add items to this menu bar, there's a few ways to do it. You can either go to the pages over here and select the ones you want. You can choose posts, so same sort of thing, and those are the most recent. You can view all or search. You can do custom links, so if it's a link to a Facebook group, as an example, you can put it in here. You can link to categories, as I showed you, and yeah, formats, there's nothing there. I'm actually not 100% sure what that does. I've only used the others. So let's go pages first of all. So I'm going to go contact us and about us. We go add to menu, and you'll see it's now popped it here. If you want to have contact us last, all you do is you just click on that and you drag it, and it'll take it there. So there we go. So it's now about us, contact us. I want one that says home, that takes you to the home page. And I know I created a page that said home, but I wanted to go to the actual home page. So for instance, if I go back to blogbuilder.co.za, that's where it'll take me to. So what I do is I go custom links, I type in blog builder, and this is exactly how you can do it for a Facebook group or whatever it is. You can paste it in there, and then your link text, that will be the text that is on the bar on the top. So if I go add to menu, it's going to add it at the bottom. It always adds it at the bottom, so you can drag to the top and let's go, that's home. Okay, so if I go save menu, it's busy saving it now. If I then go to this website, and it depends on the theme that you've got, so it's now busy refreshing. If I go to test post, it should have the menu bar at the top. So it's just busy loading. My internet's pretty slow. There we go. So there's where on this theme, that's where the menu is. Okay, so it's home, about us, contact us. And there you go. So as far as the sidebars, this is what we're going to chat about in the next video. But I'm going to show you exactly. So let's go back and see. Let's change it to social links menu and go save menu. And then if we refresh this page, it should take it away over here, which it does. And I'm trying to see where it puts it. So it hasn't put it in the sidebar. We've obviously got to choose the area where we want it, and I'll show you how to do that in the next one with the sidebar. So don't stress about that now. So I'm just going to go top menu again, save, and that's how you create a menu. So one thing you might want to do as well is change the title of these, so you can have it go home as an example. If you want to make it all capital letters, you can do exactly the same. So you can go about us. There you go. So that sort of thing. So I'm going to go contact us if you want them all in capitals. So these are just little things that you can do, and that's how you change the label. And you go save menu. If I then go and refresh it, you'll see it's then in capital letters. Another thing that you can do is what they call submenus. So where, let's say for instance, you've got things I mentioned in an earlier video where you'll have swimming and then open water swimming and pool swimming. So let's say that was the case, not that this is. Or you can drag it and it becomes a submenu there. So let me show you. If I then save, and I'll show you exactly what happens when you refresh that page. So it's now gone, and if you hover above home, there's about us. So that's how you change that into a subheading, and then if you want to change it back, you just drag it across and it's gone again. So that's pretty much it for menus and how to create them, and I'll show you where to put them with widgets and sidebars in the next video. If you've got any questions, please pop them in the comments box next door.